If we have to interrupt you for a moment, we have we're probably going to get a couple of extra people that are coming in for 10 minutes. I apologize for doing that.
Don't worry. I have no life.
Don't you worry.
Okay, because you're here hanging.
Don't you worry.
But now it's like Liam. I think we'll make it work. It looks like Sharlto Copley and Rampage will come in for a few minutes. They're promoting the A team. The AIM team.
Sharlto Copley, by the way, was hysterical in District 9.
Who do you play in District 9?
He was the main guy.
The guy.
Oh,
He was the main guy. And, like, that character, the more I watch that movie, I think I've watched it 3 times. I really like it. The first time I watched it, I was like, okay, whatever. Are they going for a message thing here? And then I realized this movie is hysterically funny.
It's
that
terrific.
guy is just, okay, come here, sweet. Come here, sweet. And the thing throws a can at his head, and he gets all mad at it.
Oh, that guy was tremendous.
He's hysterical.
They're coming.
Oh, they're coming down now?
You can stay there. You guys can stay. We got Mike set up with them right there.
We got the very important celebrity couch.
Yes.
Not the comic chairs.
Wow. And here comes.
Yeah, they are. Gentlemen. Gentlemen, how are you?
Thanks for coming.
Sharlto, hi.
Very good.
Hi.
Pleasure.
How you know me?
Yeah.
We never go.
Yeah, we've interviewed you.
Yeah.
Many
Full
times.
house there.
But guess what?
Rampage.
I get punched for a living, you don't.
Was that?
I get punched for a living, you don't. So,
we go.
so your brain part better than mine. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I wouldn't go. Don't.
Yeah, let's not push it.
I've been drunk every night for 20 years, so I kind of know the feeling.
Yeah, you've been drunk every night for 20 years.
Yeah, it's kind of like getting punched in the head every day.
What was you drinking? What were you drinking last night?
Last night, well, I was flying. I was drinking vodka, grapefruits mostly.
You were flying?
Yeah.
Literally
a figure.
Yeah,
No,
I was
I
going
had
to
to fly
say, like,
here.
were you drinking and flying? That's not good.
Yeah, you do not say that in front of Sharlto about drinking and flying, because Sharlto, he's a flyer himself, and he takes it very serious. That's about the only time. No, he's not even serious when he do that. But that's when he's the most sane.
Yeah.
Do you have a pilot's license? You mean? Are you for real?
Dude, I don't, and I so wish that I could fly. I'm actually, if we make a sequel, I'm seriously going to try and get Fox to, like, give me the real pilot training.
So you guys, the 18th is obviously coming out. When is it coming out?
11th of June.
Okay, it comes out June 11th.
Yeah.
And Rampage, this is your first bit of acting work, or have you done anything before?
No, don't bring it up, Sharlto. Let me bring it up.
Okay.
But I've actually done other movies. I've done like
Sorry, no, please, go. say the name. I love it.
that's not the only movie I've done.
No,
Sharlto.
I know. Just,
I'm not going to bring up that movie.
And it's a good movie. It's just an unfortunate name. That's all I'm saying.
I hate that you guys ask me this question because Sharlto won't let me live it down. I'm not going to bring up that movie.
I didn't raise it. He raised it.
But
He
I've
asked
done
what
other
you did.
movies. That's not the only movie I've done before.
Okay, I'm just saying.
What's the name of that movie?
What movie?
The other one you did.
The other movie.
I've done.
With Bradley Cooper. Ladies and gentlemen, Bradley Cooper.
You know we
Rampage
have.
shouts it in.
I've
Just get it done.
I've done a horror movie with Bradley Cooper before, and the name of the movie was Midnight Meat Train.
Midnight Meat
Train,
Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen.
That's a Clive Barker
What's wrong
movie.
with that? It doesn't sound gay at all. That's a great name for a film.
Midnight Meat Train.
I know. I never thought it sounded gay. I just thought it sounded like a porno or something. And I didn't want to do the movie, but I was like, who am I to not do a movie because of the name? I'm not like established
And it's
celebrity.
apparently it's a good movie.
Yeah,
I've heard a lot of people
it's
say
a great
good
flick.
film.
I've heard it's
Yeah, there
really
you go.
good. I've seen it a few times.
It's a good film, but Sharlto won't let me live it down because I did a film called Midnight Meat Train.
Yeah.
And look, Sharlto's a good friend, and you know what I'm saying? He's cool sometimes, but if you guys just really get to know him, he really annoys you. Like,
Really?
Like when you asked me that question, I was like, oh my goodness, I know Sharlto's
This is
going
the
to say
thing. We're
something.
supposed to have like a chemistry, and then he just starts with a snapping thing. You know, I've just been trying to reach out to him the whole time on the film. You know, just show him love, show him support.
No, Sharlto showing you love, showing you support is like when we first met, you know what I'm saying, we was like both obviously A-Team fans. And I thought I was the biggest A-Team fan, which I was cool if somebody was a bigger A-Team fan than me. But Sharlto like trumped me when he told me he had the Mr. T birthday cake. And I was like, I ain't never had no Mr. T birthday cake. Then he said, not only that, I was in the 18 gang. You know what I'm
I
saying?
did. I had an A-Team gang at school.
Wow,
For
that
real, yeah.
must
I
have
was
been
10
tough.
years old. I was playing A-Team. I started the gang, and then this rival gang started. They want to be
the
A-Team as well in the
lump
class. So we challenged them, and we said, okay, stakes are whoever loses agrees to walk away, not be the A-Team. We went down to the field. We had a fight. We won, thankfully, because it would be a really bad story if we lost.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Yeah.
But look, this is him. This is him I had heard this the whole time on set about his 18 game, and he would tell me stories about how what his 18 game did. And I don't think it's so much of him like telling me the stories about or reliving it. I think it was more of him bragging to me that he had an 18 gang.
Not quite a blood or a crip though.
No,
18
not, yeah,
gang,
18
kind of
gang.
lower on the. I don't think that's going to be shown on
South
Gangland
Africa, man. It's
television
pretty,
show.
it's pretty serious there. It's, you know.
Yeah, I've heard.
Well, I
some
think
things about
you know
South
what?
Africa.
Really, I didn't think of that. I felt bad because I used to get approached by gangs because as a kid, I always been a fighter. I always been a good fighter. And like this one gang called GD. I used to call them glazed donuts, but that's another. That's, you know what I'm saying. But they were like set for gangster
Doesn't
disciples.
sound tough.
Okay, I call them glazed donuts. That's the worst thing you can call them. And they used to always jump me because they wanted me to be. They used to want to try to fight me. They used to always want me to be in a gang. They would jump me and everything. And I was totally against gangs my whole life just because my upbringing and the person who kind of took me in up under his wing. You know what I'm saying. He wasn't a real good guy, but he wasn't a real bad guy either. He just told me gangs was for cowards and stuff like that, and like those type of gangs. But anyway. I wish there was an 18 gang when I was a kid. I would have joined the 18 gang. That's why I'm so jealous, you know, and he keep rubbing in because like an 18 gang can go and
You in the
help
movie
people.
though, man. So
I know I'm in the movie, but they can go help people from another gang.
And he does a great job of BA. Unbelievable, yeah.
But if there need to be, if there going to be gangs on the street, why not have an 18 gang? You know what I'm saying? You can help people instead of go and do bad. You know,
Wow.
why not
Who
be an
wants
18
to,
gang?
who wants to help people?
We had a Cheers gang. I was Carla.
Cheer.
You actually look like you're nursing a hangover right now.
Yeah,
Yes,
a little
sir.
bit.
Yes, sir.
Sharlto, I got to ask you a question about
Yeah.
District 9.
Okay.
Was that when the movie starts?
Was the spaceship real? Is what he wants to ask.
When the movie starts, your character is very funny.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until the second or third time I watched the movie that I realized how goddamn funny that character is.
I'm glad you find it funny because I did as well. And
Was
a
it
lot of not
supposed to
everybody
be
did.
played that way, or was that kind
Yes.
of written like that, or did you just play it that way? Because it's like this guy is tragic and hysterically funny.
Well, it was actually going to be even more comedy throughout. Originally, like when Peter Jackson saw what I originally did in the little sort of accidental test that I had done.
Yeah.
You know, I was meant to produce that film, but that's another whole story. So when he saw that, Peter was actually calling it like a Borat with aliens.
It was. Goddamn, that's great.
And
It
we made it though. I mean, I think Neil's natural thing of what he wanted to do was although he's like one of the funniest guys I've ever met in my life, he naturally kind of gravitated towards the soulful sci-fi kind of element. So he actually toned down some of the humor that we shot. We shot a lot of funny stuff in the beginning. And I also felt once I had that prosthetic on me, I just felt like the guy wouldn't be as geeky. He would be a more dramatic change, you know what I mean?
because it was a drastic change from the goofy kind of guy. When my favorite scene, and I hate just bringing it up because there's no reason to except to say I loved it. When the little creature and you come here, sweet, and it throws that thing at your head, and
It's
you just
the sweetie man coming.
Sweetie man coming. And it throws the thing at your head, and you just curse at it.
Yeah.
Fucking hysterical. I just thought you did such a great job with that
thanks,
movie.
man.
And like I said, I watched it 3 times, and I'd watch it again. It's hysterical.
It's a movie that like you don't expect to be as deep or as good as it is. You think it's just going to be like a sci-fi alien movie, and it really is about this guy trying to get back with his wife. It's like a real storyline, which you never would have expected.
You got to watch it a few times. Like you really do have to watch it a couple of times to pick up on the fact that it is kind of a deeper story than most people.
And that's why I
thought.
became a fan of Sharlto when he did District 9. But you guys should see the job he did with Murdoch.
Yeah, huh?
Like I can honestly say, selflessly, I'm a big fan of A-Team, and that's all that matters to me is that the movie turned out good. Where we can. Where the old fans can be like proud and we can gain new fans. So I'm taking myself out of there. Even though back in the day, BA stood out the most out of everybody. I don't care nothing about that. What I care about is the movie is really good and Murdoch, was the man. And B.A. Murdoch was you couldn't like one without the other. They went together.
Yeah, it's true, man.
It's true.
It's true.
And Murdoch stood out in this film. He stood out the most in this film, and he was the closest to the original Murdoch ever. And I'm so happy, and I was so happy when I saw the film. I couldn't believe it.
Have you heard from Mr. T at all or anything? Have you? Is he angry?
We trying. Both of us are like huge Mr. T fans, and I got to meet Dwight Schultz, who played who invented Murdoch really, because he. That character was not written like that. I learned through the process.
He's rubbing it in again.
And it's sad. I mean, the two of us were like we literally. Quentin is such a big fan. He's actually getting an A-team. He's trumping me now for the cake. He is buying an A-team van. So we're going to take the van.
Damn.
We figured we're going to take the van. We're going to go and camp outside Mr. T's house.
Actually, I'm getting the van for free. The people who did my air ride on my
You
truck.
getting it for free?
Cameraman air ride out an hour. They are making my 18 van for free right now. I got to do a little deal with them, but Kel them air ride. They, you know what they do? They put the air suspension on your. I got a monster truck, and when I drive next to another monster truck, if it's a little bit taller than mine, I go shh. I can pick mine up because I don't like people trumping me. And Sharlto always trump me. So I don't like that. I hate that. So
one of those old 18 vans though would look really cool.
Oh,
He's literally getting the actual van.
And
Yeah,
you could put a sticker on the back that says, "If this van is a rockin', I'm beating the shit out of someone inside."
Damn, that's what I'm gonna get.
Are you going to fight again, or are you like the acting is just like a much easier lifestyle?
I just fought a couple like.
No, I know. I mean,
I just got my ass whooped the other day. You know what I'm saying? I like fighting. I'm a fighter. I've been